Hey, welcome back. So with summer around the corner, and I mean, really, the past few days, it's just felt like summer, right? We've got more people out on the water. But there are also concerns about safety while out enjoying the sun. So Petty Officer Steve Strohmaier with the U.S. Coast Guard is here this morning with some water safety warnings to go over. Thanks for being here and thanks for joining us.
Not a problem. Glad to be here.
All right, we brought the piece de resistance.
My one prop.
Yeah, exactly. The life vest, which, I mean, we keep, I know it probably sounds like we're just going on and on and on. But, I mean, over and over again every year, we see people who are out in the water without the life jackets on.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you really need to have on. It's like in an accident, in a car accident, you're not putting your seatbelt on after it. You want to have this on. You want to have, you know, especially children below the age of 12 need to have it on. I mean, this is the one I have. I can show you just the brief safety gear that I have because, you know, I have like a strobe light in case I'm out at night and something happens. I have a whistle as a sound producing device.
Would you recommend normal people having all these things in a life jacket too? Okay,
absolutely.
Cool.
It's one of those things that you never know when you might need it. It's best to have it. And then just a small radio that I keep attached to the life jacket too. So if I need to call in, I would rather not call my employer to rescue, but I have that ability to do that. So obviously you just want to stay safe on the water, and those are some of the things to do. And
we were just talking, of course, about the Coast Guard making some life-saving rescues as well. I mean, it seems to happen every summer where you guys do go out and make those rescues. How do people get in touch with the Coast Guard if that happens?
Well, your best bet is really using that radio. You know, you can call us on VHF channel 16, and you can get in contact directly with a communications watchstander, and then they can dispatch a helicopter crew or a boat crew, depending on what the situation is. But I know we kind of are fortunate in Puget Sound. We have pretty good cell service, but you never know.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly. You could have that cell phone go overboard or lose battery.
Yeah, I mean, I know obviously like the life jacket is the main thing, but do you have any other safety tips for people out on the boats or on the water, or the paddleboard maybe this year?
Yeah, one of the other big things to do is, it's pretty simple, is just tell somebody who's staying back on land where you're going, what you plan on doing, and when to expect you back. At least then, if you're not coming back on time and you're overdue,
there's a problem.
We know like where to search, who to look for, stuff like that.
That's a good idea. I don't think a lot of us think about that. We're just like, oh, I'm going out, I'll be back when I come back. But that's a really good point, actually. Yeah,
it's definitely something that is can be easily done. So, but another major thing is check the weather. I know right now it's getting really warm. Today's a nice, beautiful morning, but it's been really hot. But that water temperature is still like mid-50s. It's pretty shocking if you had to go in there.
And that's true. I mean, I think a lot of people we all get a little cocky. We go, I'm a good swimmer. I'm fine. I'll be fine out there. But I mean, some of that stuff doesn't really matter when it comes to those temperatures in the water.
Absolutely not. Yeah, like it's. You know, they say, I think it's 80% of people who go into the water with fatalities were not wearing life jackets. And especially with these types of conditions in the water, it's so cold that, you know, it's going to take your wind out of you. And you're going to lose dexterity so quickly.
Yeah, well, Petty Officer Steve Strohmaier with us this morning with the U.S. Coast Guard. Thanks for what you do and for being out there and keeping us safe on the water. We appreciate it.
Not a problem.
All right, so let's talk a little bit, speaking of that nice weather right now.